Broad Street.
Oh, great. Come in.
Caroline.
Hi, Caroline.
Will you come and visit us?
I will.
This week?
Yeah, I mean, if we can make it happen. Emily's in charge of the schedule, but I will be there.
Time is of an essence.
I understand.
We have a lot of families here.
Yeah, this month should be realistic. I don't want to promise this week if I can't keep that promise.
You're pressuring them to choose new schools to go to.
Okay.
And the choices are not what they should be.
Okay.
Our school's not crumbling. It's
Well,
beautiful.
I'll come visit with you.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, good morning.
Melissa Colombo.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Martha. What's this, Martha? Hello. What's your name? Hi, Nicole. Nice to meet you. Are you a student at Broad Street? Where do you go to school?
Okay, so what grade is your child in at Broad Street?
Nice to meet you.
So when you found
Hey, Steve.
How you doing?
All right, how are you?
Not bad.
Well, not so much just the distance. They plan on closing. We found out on Thursday that they plan on closing classrooms at Sackett Street. Mary Fogarty, which is one of the next schools closer in the neighborhood, is going to be closing in a couple years so it can be fixed. So too much displacement of our kids is not good. Our kids need consistency.
Since you went to Broad Street, have you noticed many improvements to the school, or is it kind of crumbling?
I don't believe it's crumbling. No, it needs improvements, but I don't believe it's crumbling. If it's crumbling, and if it's so devastating, why are our children still being housed there for the next 6 months?
So today, everyone's here. It's a pretty big turnout of PTO members, right? Here, teachers, parents.
Yes. And we just want some community input. We just want to be heard. We just think they made a very rash, quick decision without hearing from the community.
We want to pause.
So I think, yes, we definitely want to pause, and I thank Brett Smiley for taking this time to listen to us. Yes.
And so, you want to speak as well?
Sure.
Okay. So first, can we have your name, please?
I'm Annabonderos.
And how do you spell your whole name so we have it correct?
ANNAV as in Victor, ONH, and the last name Diaz and David, ESROSIERS.
And you're a mom and
I am a mom,
teacher, or?
but I am a big sister to my little brother who is here.
And so what are your thoughts about Broad Street right now and how everything was announced?
It sucks. It sucks because I am a product of the Providence school system, and had it been my school, well actually it is one of my schools, Cardinal Laurel is shutting down as well. It sucks because this is a neighborly school. It's a school that parents can walk with their kids to down the road from their house, and to even imagine that even if they don't have transportation, that they're going to have to drive 15-20 minutes from their home, and it's going to be inconvenient for them.
Have you heard from the school system at all about the plans, like now that the school is going to be closed, what the plans are in place for students who usually walk to school, what will happen instead in the future, or is it still just in the preliminary process?
Well, I feel like everything you hear is just by ear. Nothing's really said at us, towards us. It's more likely like they have a plan. They just think that we'll accept it and move on with it because it's a plan that they have agreed to. But is it one that the community was considered? No. So I think that's the big problem here, is that the community was not part of their hidden agenda.
Anyone else want to talk? Caitlin, right? Caitlin. Hi. My name's Kate, so I'm like, okay. Hi. All right. Caitlin, how do you spell your name?
Katelyn, and my last name is Crudale, Crudale.
And you're the PTO president?
Yes.
Okay, so do you also have children at the school? Or are you
I have a total of 4 kids. 2 of them are there, kindergarten and 2nd grade, and I have another one starting next year.
Okay, so this is going to be your school for a while. And
That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. And so when you found out, your thoughts?
Completely heartbroken because honestly, my first daughter started when it was COVID shut down, distance learning, and even through that, it was like a big support. And they could call me, I could call them, they talk to me. Even now, I have a son, he has an IEP, he's in special ed. I can call anyone, and it's like, okay, I'll check on him for you if it's a bad day. Like if he had a bad morning, off schedule, hey, can you check for me? Totally, runs, checks for me, calls me back. So it's like, can you guarantee me that in another school? Because any type of change, he's thrown off, and it's a fight to even get him into school sometimes, even after like a long weekend, a holiday. And I have support there. I had the people who work there who come. I have parents who come and help me. I could walk into school and say, oh my God, I need this. And any parent would be like, all right, here, I can help you. And it was like, now it's like, can you guarantee me any support system at another school? Because now you're going to take however many schools are shutting down, shove them into however other schools we have left, and now the classes can get bigger. And we can't even guarantee that the kids who have IEPs, or kids who don't even have IEPs, then are they going to be left behind? Are they going to be just shoved into a corner now? And then you have to think about the teachers. No jobs. We just need a pause because you're giving us not even a full week to even figure out what school we're going to. And especially parents who have IEPs, we need to look into schools that have the program that they need for their children. And you have parents who are starting this year, where are they going to go? Because you don't know how many kids are coming into school this year. And there's no level of communication, and God knows how long they would have waited to tell us if no one else got involved and was like, hey, you need to tell the parents sooner.
So are you going to voice those concerns inside this hearing today as well?
Yes.
And what would your ideal plan be? You want at least a pause?
So
would you like the
minimum,
mayor to meet with you?
I want to pause because no one even gets to see the schools yet. No one gets to talk to any administration. Then you have to think of, all right, is the school really crumbling enough to shut down? Because you're telling me at the meeting that we had in the middle of December, we're crumbling and that we need to shut down. Because if we need to shut down, if it's crumbling, why are we open now? Why keep us open another 6 months if it's really crumbling?
Absolutely.
If it's not safe, why are we even open then?
Yes.
You shouldn't be open if we're not safe. So you have to take back step that. Can we keep everyone together? Because I have teachers here who are working with my child with speech therapy, OT therapy, resource, social emotional. So now take that away from my kid, that's his one stable thing. It's not fair. It's not fair to any of the kids because all the kids walk in and there's hugs, there's high fives, there's a family. Because we're not just a community and neighborhood, we are a whole family. Especially kids who have been here for up to 4th, 5th grade. Everyone knows them. And I just want to rip it up away from everyone. It's not fair to us or the kids.
All right.